Okay, now I'm home. Every now and again I'll post a video about a random thought I had and wanted to share with you. It'll probably have something to do with books, since this is a book review channel. But every now and again I'll ask a question like, why'd Constantinople get the works? That's nobody's business but the Turks. Now for the random thought. Imagine for a moment that you're Stephanie Meyer, and you just woke up from a dream about a human girl and a handsome, sparkly vampire just chilling in a meadow. What did I eat last night? You think the dream is cool, so you write it down. Inspired, you write a story to go with it. Why not? You get a publisher, a huge fan base, and eventually you sell about, 47 million copies. Also movie rights, which also make millions. Oh, my bad. Billions. Now go back to being you again. When you hear the word Twilight, you cringe because you know you're either about to hear somebody explode. Worst book ever! Stephanie Meyer ruined my life. Vampires don't sparkle! Or you're gonna hear, oh my gosh, best book ever! I'm Team Edward because he only left Bella because he loves her. You are my life now. I'm one of those people who cringes when I hear Twilight because while I love the book series, it seems to be a really touchy subject for people, like mentioning a dead relative. I usually try to avoid it, until now. So what exactly caused this random thought? It was actually inspired by some dude who sits behind me in class, who turned to his friend and said, Twilight's an embarrassment to literature and Stephanie Meyer is a failure. And I thought, a failure? Do you know what a failure is? And I realized something, that us Twilight fans can be annoying, but anti-Twilight fans are about 1,000 times worse. Yeah, I know there's a viewer out there right now who wants to punch me. Stupid Twilight lover. Feel free to message me a long essay on why I should die. Anywho, I find most Twilight haters are uppity literary types, or unhappy emo kids who want to be individuals. Uppity literary types are the worst. You see them all over YouTube. Click on any Twilight video you want, and then check the comments. There's bound to be at least 5 on one page. Twilight is the most poorly written book ever. Our society is being poisoned by it. Everyone should be reading real literature instead, like War and Peace. First of all, the most poorly written book? Are you sure about that? If you are, then I can name about 500 books that you clearly haven't read yet. Second of all, what are you, the literary police? Who are you to decide whether something's real literature or not? By the way, there's no such thing as real literature. There's just literature. Just because a book isn't chock full of long words and complicated literary devices doesn't mean it's not well written. I personally like the way Stephanie Meyer writes. Simple, to the point, lots of dialogue, interesting plot. In other words, it's okay if an author just tells a story. There doesn't have to be anything more than that. Like Percy Jackson and the Olympians, Maximum Ride, I Am Number 4. No, there's no underlying themes about the meaning of life. They're just stories, but they're great books. Another thing, what's the deal with anti-fan sites? I mean, if you like something enough to support it through a fan site, alright. But being so filled with hate for something that you want to stalk the thing you hate so that you can hate it some more? Get a therapist. As for the Twilight lovers, such as myself, don't assume we're all stupid teenage girls who have never read anything else. My favorite book is The Great Gatsby. I read about 3 to 4 books a week, and I have the entire Jane Austen collection. So I'm smart enough to know that authors can write whatever they want. There are no rules or restrictions. I'm a writer myself. So when I hear that other authors like Anne Rice and Stephen King say that her books are a failure of the imagination, I get kinda mad. Jealous, Stephen King and Anne Rice? Let's just make something clear. Stephanie Meyer did not wake up one morning and think, I'm going to write a best-selling book series. The movie rights will sell. I'm gonna be famous. Take that, J.K. Rowling. So why are people treating her like she's some kind of Hitler parading around the world trying to destroy it with her army of sparkly vampires? She just wrote a story. Got lucky, got famous. Anyways, Twilight haters, you're quick to judge. And sure, there are psycho Twilight fans out there who can't discern fiction from reality. Just like there's psycho fans for pretty much every book series. Like Harry Potter fans. Some of those crazies have been running around with brooms between their legs playing Quidditch. Don't get me wrong, I'm a pretty huge Harry Potter fan myself. It's just an example. In conclusion, If you did read Twilight and you didn't like it, that's okay because you gave it a chance and you didn't dedicate your life to making the fans miserable. If you don't want to read it because it's not your thing, that's okay too. As for the rest of you, get a hobby. Make birdhouses. Bake. Get a color book. Understand that it's okay if people like Twilight. Wait, one more thing. Why do people always compare Harry Potter and Twilight? They're so different. That's like comparing an apple to a broomstick. Pun intended.